Hello everyone. Welcome back to Taisho Alice. Today, we're starting our journey of the bad endings in Snow White's route. And as I understand it, we're basically gonna get some explanation about the wizard in these endings. So, this is bad ending number 1. This is the second last question that we have to answer in Snow White's route. And the question is, why don't your parents expect you to take over the family business? So last time we said it's because I'm not an only child, but this time it's because my parents never existed to begin with. So let's summon the wizard, have him tell us off, and see what else happens. Just then, the front door opened and Red Riding Hood walked in.
I'm home.
Red, where were you?
I went to the mountains to pick wild herbs, but found more than I was expecting, hence my delayed return. It appears I no longer have the right to criticize anyone else for coming home late.
Ha ha ha. Also, did I just skip the snake choking me out? Because if so, wow. What about Kaguya and Gretel?
What about them?
They were gone when I came back to the house.
What? That can't be right. I asked Kaguya to watch the store while I was gone. He would never break his word.
Well, he's not here now. And that's not all. I haven't seen Gretel since this morning. Almost like they vanished off the face of the earth. Why did this world feel so wrong? Where was everyone? Why did my memories contradict theirs? I had so many questions and no answers. Overcome with simmering terror, I dashed outside.
Hey, wait! Eureka!
Eureka!
I gotta run out of here. Oh, we abyssin'. Oh boy. Well. This is what happens when you don't think your parents ever existed. Something was wrong with the world. As I ran and ran, the path was slowly enveloped in darkness and silence. Where am I? I stopped short and looked around, but it was too dark, and I couldn't see any people or buildings. I felt a strange sense of déjà vu. It wasn't the first time I had felt this deeply mournful presence. Just then I heard a rustling sound nearby, and a dark mass came rushing straight toward me. Ah! Reflexively, I squeezed my eyes shut and braced myself, but no impact came. Grr. Timidly, I opened my eyes to find a single black cat sitting at my feet. Oh, hi, kitty. She rubbed up against my leg and meowed. Where did you come from? I knelt down and scritched her chin. Hello, shadowy wizard.
Hey, little heroine! Shame it didn't work out this time. I was so sure you were on the right track.
Who's there?
I am the wizard, of course.
The wizard?
Sometimes an ally, sometimes an enemy. A staple archetype in any fantasy.
I could hear the owner of the voice moving in the darkness. Stay back! Fearfully, I backed away.
Oh, relax, would you? I won't bite. And there's nowhere to run.
Ah! Something wrapped around my leg and yanked me down to the ground. Gah! A dull impact rippled through my limbs and I grimaced. Oh, hi! I was not expecting a picture with you. Well, somebody couldn't wait his turn. Hi, Mr. Wizard. You're kind of glowing here in the dark. That's nice.
Can you feel the pain?
Of course I can feel pain. I'm only human, you know.
Interesting. Good to know. What What about emotional pain? Can you feel that?
Obviously. I tried to get up, but for some reason I couldn't summon my strength. So instead I glared up at him from the ground.
Sorry. But the thing is, I can't really feel pain at all.
Are you going to kill me?
I see your powers of intuition are as sharp as a tack.
Why?
What point is there in telling you? After all, you're simply going to disappear.
I need to know. If I'm about to die by your hand, then I need to know why.
Oh?
You see it in movies all the time, right? Before the villain kills his victim, he explains why he's doing it as a courtesy. That way the victim can accept their death.
Ah, I see. Well then, allow me to offer you this. You made the wrong choice. You couldn't save your prince. So now you must die and try again. It's just like a video game. Hit that reset button and start all over again. Or reload a save file if you have one.
Video game? Reload? What are you talking about?
Your role is to be the princess that rescues the prince. Because that's what this story is all about. So the only option is to have you try and retry over and over and over again until you can get it right.
Wait, but... when I retry, am I still me?
Who knows? Even I don't have the answer to that. And frankly, I don't care.
To be honest, I don't really understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But I do understand this. Whoever you are, you're a very tragic man.
Tragic? Me?
You're acting as someone else's pawn, and you have no say in the matter.
You're right. At no point have I ever had a will of my own. But what of it?
His cold hands wrapped around my throat and squeezed hard. Why do I always fall for these guys? I struggled desperately, but the more I fought him, the harder it became to breathe. No. What? Bit by bit, my vision turned scarlet. As he strangled me, he looked down at me with emotionless eyes. And for some reason, despite him literally trying to kill me, I felt no anger or fear. Instead, as I gazed into those empty eyes, all I felt was pity.
The end.
Okay. Oh god, what is happening? Okay.
This was what you wanted, right, my queen? I fulfilled my role just as you asked. Hopefully next time she'll be able to save her prince. Now then, let the real story begin!
You truly are a tragic man.
You think so too, huh?
She forced you to take on the most unpleasant role of all. A convenient pawn.
Yep, that sounds about right. But it was what she wanted.
And you're fine with that.
I never cared one way or the other. I had nothing. But then she came along and gave me my role. Sometimes an ally, sometimes an enemy. The bearer of great and mysterious power. I exist only to further the plot. Why? Because I am the wizard. But this is a false story. A bad ending. It's not canonical.
True. The real story is endlessly optimistic in its pursuit of a happy ending.
And I'm helping her achieve that happiness. With the assistance of my good friend.
I see.
I hope someday a princess will come and rescue you, too.
Why should I need a princess?
Because you are the most tragic of all.
Wow, what an ending! Okay, hands down, absolutely my favorite bad ending so far. I know we got choked out, and not in the good way, but but that was a lot. Okay. So interesting. So we went to the abyss. Alice was still there. Eureka feels bad for the wizard because he's a pawn of her. And Alice needs a princess to save himself as well. But the wizard didn't have a role until she showed up. So what does all that mean, though? Is the wizard somebody that Alice knew? Or someone that Eureka knew? And so his purpose is just to move the plot along, get things back on track. And I guess that more or less confirms the fact that he just kills her whenever she reaches a bad ending. So, okay. Alright, so that happened. Unexpected CG, unexpected death. Yeah. That was, part 1 of the wizard's role, apparently. That was what my achievement told me. So I guess we'll find out what part 2 is in the next one. See you there.